Okay, I want to talk about one of the most important topics here because I believe that school, education system really killed your ability to enjoy reading books. You know what I mean? Because, well, before I say you why, I just want to, introduce myself. So yeah, before we start, my name is Christian. I'm just a normal guy who wants to improve. But yeah, let's start. So yeah, I'm going to tell you that reading books is actually fun. This is fucking fun. It's not that fun like I don't know, you playing like I don't know, sitting on your computer playing video games. You know what I mean? That thing can may be fun, but if you're going to play video games too much, they're eventually going to be boring for you, right? Um, I just want the reading books is fun because you actually learn something, but I mean that, like education system really like destroy your ability to enjoy reading books. Because at least for me in my country, Poland, we are reading books that are 200 like 200 years old. You know, I can show you at least show you the titles or pictures in the video right now. What books are the most common read in Poland in schools. But what I'm going to tell you, if you enjoy those type of books that are 200 fucking years old, then I'm not anything against it, right? If you enjoy reading those types of books, then go ahead. But listen, if I would pick most people here, do you think that they enjoy reading those 200-year-old books? And do you think that you enjoy reading those types of books? I don't know how it looks in other countries, but here in Poland, it's kind of getting out of hand now. You know, because if you because those books we are reading right now, at least in Poland, I don't know what's in like your country, right? Those books are fucking boring. They are, at least I can show you. I don't know if I have those books. Probably not, but mm, sorry, I need to check something. Um, those books, I'm not talking about this book. I'm not talking about this book, but those books that we read in Poland are at least that. They have about like fucking 300 pages. And 300 pages of different books. 300 pages in books are different because if you read 300 pages of a book that interests you, right? This is not a problem. But if you read a book who has about over 300 pages and you don't enjoy it, rather don't fucking read it. You know what I mean? Reading books is fun, and I want you to really read books that you enjoy. I enjoy reading self-improvement books. You may not, you know what I mean? You may not, but read the things that you actually enjoy. You like reading like sci-fi. Okay, read books that are like sci-fi. You know what I mean? You like reading adventurous books. Okay, go ahead and read it. But as I say, I read the things that you actually enjoy. You know what I mean? Because in school, if you enjoy reading those books that school gives you on the fucking paper, they tell you that you must read it, and that's at a dot, period. If you enjoy reading them, fair play. But most of the people here in Poland, do you think that they fucking enjoy reading books that are 200 years old? Probably not, right? And I tell you that I didn't enjoy it as well, bro. I didn't enjoy it. I and when and I realized this like when I was reading those self-help books. I'm going to show you the couple of books I owned. Um, I have two books right now. One I'm going to show you. And this book. This is the Way of the Superior Man. It's in Polish. I read this book a fuck ton of times, and I really fucking like this. It has about 200 pages. It's not that big, but if I were to read 200 pages of this and 200 pages of book that was created 200 years ago, brother, I can read this all. I can read this any time, right? And this is the book I'm currently reading. As you can see, this is the book by George S. Clason, The Richest Man in Babylon. It's not that big, as you can see. It's not. This book is not that big, but but when I was reading it, I was fucking enjoying this. It's a really nice book. And my point is, read the things that you enjoy, because school, they just give you the things that you have to read and that's it. You know, but if you enjoy books that are not from school, read the books that are not from school. Brother, you have audiobooks, you have, you have audiobooks, for example. If you can read those books, right? You know what I mean? So yeah, just want to talk about it. But reading books is fun, and my advice is to you, if you don't want to read to books from, from the school, because I don't know, as I said, like, I don't know what's like in other countries, but here in Poland, it's fucking miserable. We are reading books that are 200 years old, you know? And I can tell you that they are fucking boring. Like, I'll lend one of those books from a library, right? These books had around like 400 pages. Brother, I was trying to read this and I was just overall tired. Like, I didn't want to read this. If they were to give me self-help books who has 400 pages and a book from 200 years, from 200 years later, right? I would much rather read books, self-help book who has 400 pages, right? So yeah, my advice is read the book that you enjoy, because school reading is fun. Reading is very, very fun. But you need to read books that are going to make you fun. If you like self-help books, great. Like, go ahead and go ahead and read them, right? But for me, the books, self-help books that I read is The Way of the Superior Man. I listened to an audiobook. I listened to the audiobook of book How to Win Friends and Influence People. I listened to this book, great book for me. And yeah, I also read, my friend lent me this book, Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. And yeah, The Way of the Superior Man I showed you already. And yeah, I'm reading currently right now The Richest Man in Babylon. It's a really great book for me. But yeah, so yeah, that's just what I wanted to talk about. Reading books is actually fun, because school destroyed this like ability for you to enjoy reading. Reading is fun, but school gives you just like this list, the things that you need to read, and period. Like, you can't do anything about this, right? School just makes you read that. But if you enjoy those books, fair play. But most of the people don't enjoy them. I can already tell you that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. My Instagram is in the description. There's a link, also in the description, there's a link to buy me a coffee. You can support my work. And if you're a guy who struggles with porn addiction, trust me, brother, I've been there. Send me a friend request on Discord and I can help you with this. So stay hard, because nobody will save you. The only person who can save you is the person I'm pointing right now. Peace out.